Hello everyone, here I'm starting with your chapter 1, that is matter in our surroundings. As the chapter name indicates, the things which are around us. As you can see many things around us, you observe that the things will occupy some space and the thing has some mass. So anything which occupies space and has some mass is called as matter. Some examples of matter are air, water, hydrogen, oxygen, sugar, sand, and many more. All these things occupy space and they have some mass. Therefore, they all are categorized as matter. When you look around the things, you observe that all the things are not of same shapes, same sizes and same textures. They all are different in every aspect, as some has different shapes, some has different sizes and some has different textures. So on these bases we can classify it in a number of ways. So on that basis, matter is classified in ancient Indian philosophy by calling them as Padarth. Matter is also called as Padarth. Either the thing is living or non living. We say that the thing is basically made up of five basic elements which we call it as Panch Tattva. अब ये पंच तत्व होते क्या हैं? We can recognize it by the name of the god called as Bhagwan in Hindi. From this we will distribute this word Bhagwan. Bha represents Bhumi, that is earth. Ag, it means Agni, that is fire. Va means Vayu, which means air. A means Akash, that is sky. And in last na, that is neer, which we call as water. So the panch tattva, or we call the five basic elements, are bhumi, agni, vayu, akash and neer, or in English we call them as earth, fire, air, sky and water. All the living and non-living things are basically made up of these five basic elements. So this is by the ancient Indian philosophy. But in modern philosophy, matter is classified in two ways, on the basis of physical properties and chemical properties. On the basis of physical properties, matter is classified into another three categories, and they called as solids, liquids and gases. And similarly, on the basis of chemical properties, the matter is classified as elements, compounds and mixtures. So you can observe that the classification of matter is different in ancient philosophy and different in modern philosophy. Now we are going to study about matter. As we know, matter is made up of tiny pieces, or we call it as particles. They can be large or they can be very small. Particles which make up matter are called as atoms, or we can call them as molecules. There are some characteristics of particles of matter. First one is particles of matters are very small. जो particles हैं matter के वो बहुत बहुत छोटे होते हैं. Particle of matter have spaces between them. जो भी आपके particles हैं एक matter के अंदर, उनके अंदर spaces present होते हैं, यानी कुछ खाली जगह present होती है. Third property is particles of matter are constantly moving. वो continuously क्या करते रहते हैं? Move करते रहते हैं. Last but not the least characteristic of particles of matter, that they attract each other. जो भी particles हैं वो एक दूसरे को क्या करते हैं? Attract करते हैं. Now we will discuss these characteristics in detail. So firstly, I'm starting with the characteristic, that is particles of matter are very very small. Very very small means we cannot see them with our naked eyes. They are very much small that we can observe them only by the help of microscope. So here I am explaining you an experiment by which you can understand that particle of matter are very very small. For that you need 2-3 small crystals of potassium permanganate. Potassium permanganate is a kind of matter. We will dissolve this in 100 ml of water in a beaker. So what we get? We will get a deep purple colored solution of KMnO4. As you can see in the picture, here is potassium permanganate and I had dissolved it in water. The purple color will be observed. Now take 10 ml deep purple color solution and add it to more water. इसमें से थोड़ा सा सोल्यूशन लेके हम इसे फिर से वाटर में ऐड करेंगे. यू विल ऑब्जर्व कि कलर अब क्या हो जाएगा, थोड़ा सा लाइट हो जाएगा. और फिर आप इसमें से भी थोड़ा सा पोर्शन लेके दोबारा से वाटर में ऐड करेंगे तो कलर क्या होगा, और लाइट हो जाएगा. धीरे धीरे वो कलर क्या होने लगेगा, और लाइट होने लगेगा जब हम सोल्यूशन के अंदर वाटर की क्वांटिटी बढ़ाते जाएंगे. बट कलर बिल्कुल डिसअपियर नहीं होगा. फ्रॉम दिस ऑब्जर्वेशन I conclude that each potassium permanganate crystal itself is made up of million of small particles which keeps on spreading and imparting the color. Therefore, I call it that particles of matter are very very small. Now we will move towards the second characteristic of particles of matter, that is they have spaces between them. इनके बीच में स्पेस प्रेजेंट होता है. नाउ आई विल help you in understanding it by an experiment. You have to take some amount of water, that is about 100 ml in a beaker, and you have to mark the level of water by a pen. Then you will add some amount of sugar, that is 50 gram of sugar in the same water and dissolve it by stirring. आप उसको स्टर करके अच्छे से डिज़ोल्व करा देंगे. After dissolving it, a sugar solution is obtained because you added sugar to water. Now check the level of solution in the beaker, as you have already marked the level of water. Do you observe any change in the level of solution? You observe that volume has not increased. Volume बिल्कुल भी increase नहीं हुआ है. This can be explained by assuming that the particles of water have spaces between them. Particles in water are not tightly packed. They are somewhat loose, थोड़े दूर दूर होते हैं एक दूसरे से, and they are having spaces between them. So the sugar molecules will get, or we will accommodate that spaces, and therefore the level of water will not increase. So this proves that particles of matter have spaces between them because the level of water is not increased after adding sugar to it. Now another property, that is particle of matter are constantly moving. Continuously वो क्या करते रहते हैं, move करते रहते हैं. For this I am giving you two examples. One is the case of when you light up an incense stick, या अगरबत्ती को जब हम जलाते हैं हम उसे एक कॉर्नर ऑफ रूम में रखते हैं, बट द फ्रेगरेंस ऑफ इट विल स्प्रेड इन द होल रूम क्विकली, पर उसकी खुशबू पूरे रूम में बहुत जल्दी फैल जाती है. सो वाई द पार्टिकल ऑफ गैसेस जो प्रोड्यूस हुए वो क्या हो गए, मूव करने लगे इन ऑल द डायरेक्शंस विद द हेल्प ऑफ एयर. Similarly, when few crystals of copper sulfate are placed at the bottom of the beaker containing water, the water slowly turns blue. हमने क्या करा, बीकर लिया, बीकर में पहले ही नीचे कॉपर सल्फेट के क्रिस्टल्स डाल दिए, फिर उसमें हमने ऊपर से वाटर ऐड करा. व्हाट वी ऑब्जर्व, धीरे धीरे वाटर का कलर क्या होने लगेगा, ब्लू होने लगेगा. द स्प्रेडिंग ऑफ ब्लू कलर इज ड्यू टू मूवमेंट ऑफ बोथ, that is copper sulfate particles and water particles. So this shows that the particles of matter are constantly moving. Now another characteristic, that is particles of matter attract each other. एक दूसरे को क्या करते हैं, अपनी तरफ अट्रैक्ट करते हैं. The forces of attraction between the particles of matter binds them together. जो फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन है वो क्या करता है, पार्टिकल्स को एक दूसरे से बाइंड करके रखता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, यू हैव टू टेक अ पीस ऑफ chalk, a cube of ice and an iron nail. Start beating them with hammer. When you beat them with hammer, you will observe some change. Firstly, we will discuss about chalk. The chalk will get break into smaller particles. Then we will beat the ice cube. When we are beating the ice cube, we require more force to break the ice cube. Similarly, when we go towards an iron nail, it will not break even when we provide a large force. This shows that forces of attraction is maximum in solid matter and minimum in the particles of gaseous matter. जो आपके solid particles हैं उनके अंदर force of attraction ज़्यादा होता है as compared to liquid and gases. So this is all about the characteristics of particles of matter. I hope you understand all the characteristics, and if you have any doubt, you can drop it in comment box. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share.